Hello, everyone. This is the first episode of the podcast I'm trying as a project called Self Improvement Project. Even so, I'm wanting to do this for a number of reasons, but this particular episode is all just about, or this particular podcast is all just about why I'm doing it, why I'm wanting to delve deeper into self improvement, what I'm hoping to get out of it, why now, and discuss some of the things that I hope that you can get out of it as well. So, I've done a few projects over the years trying to explore what I'm passionate about, what sets me alight, what I'm really interested in finding out more about, and that's ultimately what's taken me to here just now, which is great. And I want to go deeper into this because I feel more aware than ever about what I'm passionate about, what I want to get out of it. I feel that in society we are forced to decide why we want to do things, albeit being business, albeit about growth. These things are very prevalent in our society, and no matter how much I have attempted to try and align with those, I always never quite feel like I'm aligning with them. And that's important to recognize as well. You know, having that boldness to be able to decide what you really want and why you want it. My only reason for doing this podcast is to go really deep into self-development, into areas that I personally really enjoy learning about and wanting to ultimately share those ideas. My aim here is not to create new groundbreaking ideas or content for you. My goal here is to allow you to be more aware of them, to question your thinking around them, to tailor them to benefit you as well. Ultimately, I'm passionate about everything self-development wise, and I really want to continue on that journey doing this project. Ultimately, everybody has their own passions and interests that they're interested in, and this is mine. So I'm keen to continue to delve deeper into it going forward. And ultimately, I just want to help other people become better. Everything that I've done previously has had that core element to it, and this is exactly the same, except I'm more aware of that's ultimately what I want to do as well, and how I'm going to do that. So this is just a podcast. It's all it's going to be. It's something that I'm going to do as a hobby. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing that I'm not wanting to do. This is something for me to really delve into, and I guess something that we might explore a wee bit is those elements of flow and how we experience those, and this is exactly that for me. So I apologise for the selfishness to an extent, but ultimately the goal at the same time is to help other people become more aware of different aspects of self-development that will hopefully improve you. Different areas of this can be anything from exercise to diet to meditation to reflection to reading and all these sort of things. And expectations wise for this podcast, some will be short, some will be long, some will just be me, some will hopefully it'll be conversations with other people as and when. But at the same time, the only firm expectation I can give you is that I'm going to put everything into this podcast because it's ultimately what I'm passionate about. And maybe this couldn't be stated before, but when it comes to the longevity of this project, I can be quite sure in saying that this is the most comfortable I've felt pursuing a project that I'm ultimately going to continue with, because there's nothing driving me apart from my own intrinsic motivation to do so. And when these things happen, as you'll be aware of, one of your own interests is that regardless of any outside influences, you'll continue to do it for as long as possible, regardless, like I said, of any of the outside influences that may happen in regards to this, whether that's feedback, whether that's other elements. My goal is ultimately to do this so that I can dive deeper into all these ideas that we have. So this episode or podcast is simply just to set the scene for that. So I hope you enjoy this journey that we're going to go on. And if you ever want to share any thoughts or ideas, please do. I'm all ears. Cheers.